Today on the channel, we unbox the brand new Mattel basic figures, but they got the ring carts with them. Welcome everyone, Kyle here, back again with another wrestling unboxing video. And today is a bit of an exciting one, as this is kind of the first incarnation of these figures we've ever seen. Brand new, fresh from Ringside Collectibles, where I bought these from. It'd be the Andre the Giant and Macho Man. However, they got a ring cart included with them. You know, the funny thing is, I don't think there's a fancy name for these. You know, like we have Basics, Elites, Battle Packs. There's no real name for these. I don't know if you call them the Legendary Rider series, kind of like they do in Marvel Legends. The Ringside Cart series, I don't know. I don't know if there's a fancy name. I haven't heard one. If somebody knows there is one, leave me a comment. But something really interesting, something different, something outside the box. And we love that. We love when Mattel or Hasbro, whoever, when they take a chance on something new. You know, we get a lot of the same type stuff over and over, so it's always exciting to get something new, and I'm excited about these. You know, these were going to be passes for me. You guys know most of my basics and my battle packs, the ones I pick and choose and I buy from, I wait and pick them up at the store because they're always plentiful. You can always find them. And when they first announced these, that they were going to be basic figures with these ring carts, I said, I'll pass. I'll get them at the stores. But then it was weird. Mattel, I don't know, something might be going on with distribution from overseas or whatever, but we saw in-package pictures of these, and then the next day they were shipping. Well, that got me really itchy because I anticipated in my own mind, I thought these were going to be like a battle pack, like double card package. You'd have the ring to the, or the ring, traveling ring deal to the side, and then you'd have the figure on the other side like a battle pack. Instead, they're packaged beautifully with the figure inside the ring cart. So I think that is a really cool addition. This is a set I was planning on opening. Now I am probably going to pick up another set, and it will be mint on card because I love the packaging on these. Just absolutely fantastic. They could have done it better if they were Elites. I think we all would have rather had Elites. I'm not sure exactly why they went the route they went with basic-wise. We do know the basics do take the price point down, so that was probably something to do with it. Maybe the tooling of the ring carts and everything is expensive. It'll be interesting to see if this line continues. Are they going to keep pumping out older figures, maybe classic figures from the WrestleMania 3s and 6s and stuff that rode in these carts as basics? You know, I think we'd all love that. I mean, hey, what if they put a Coco Beware and a Rick Martel in these? I don't know if they'll sell a ton, but we'll get basic versions of those figures. So a lot of questions with this line. They haven't really announced a Series 2 yet. But when I first saw these, my mind immediately went, these remind me of the old Entrance Scrape package. So I grabbed one of those here. If you guys haven't, go way back and deep in the videos. I did a deep dive where we walked and we looked at every single Mattel Entrance Scrape figures. And a little known fact, the early series of Mattel Entrance Scrapes were also basic figures, just like these two. So, but here's Rey Mysterio. You know, it comes with just the carding in the box kind of reminded me of the same. A little bit different. They're not quite the same scale. But like I said, my plan is to get two of these mint on card, and I will display these with the entrance grates. I mean, it makes sense. It's an entrance ring cart, entrance grates, put them together on a display. That's my plan. I have heard that these will be fairly easy to get at Walmart. I believe a Walmart exclusive for retail. I don't know if Target will be carrying these or not, but they're going to have a pallet out there of WWE figures towards the end of the year, first of 2021. These will be on there, so if you're looking for those, that's what I'm going to do. Like I said, I didn't really know how these would ship or anything, and I got these from Ringside Collectibles. I've been ordering from Ringside for about 20 years. One note, though, was my Andre, unfortunately, came cracked. The plastic was cracked on this one. If you're a mint on box guy, that's not good. If I was getting these mint on box, I would have to call Ringside and say, hey, help me out here. Macho came good. Andre came with a big crack in the plastic. But since I'm opening these up anyways, it doesn't really matter to me. But just beware that the plastic on these is a little bit fragile. So if you're shipping these, be it from Ringside or eBay, wherever you're getting them, just know there's a chance for breakage on there. And as plastic gets older, it seems to whittle down a little bit. But a very cool looking set. But let's open them up. Let's open them up, see what we think, and let's talk about them. All right, let's start with Andre the Giant. We're going to start with one of the heaviest of heavy hitters, and it's been a while since we've had an Andre the Giant figure. You know, Andre's had a few things over the years with Mattel. He had the Mattel exclusive early. You know, he had the old Amazon exclusive with the long hair Andre. We had a Machine Andre Elite. We've had maybe at least one basic that I can remember real quick off the top of my head that was a 2-pack with Big Show. now we're getting another basic with an updated kind of True Effects head scan, face scan with him. So we are getting something different. It's cool. A lot of people, we've talked about on the channel before, in the last couple of years, a lot of people have gotten to the wrestling figures. I guarantee there's a lot of people with a hole in their collection missing Andre the Giant. So this is a chance to get Andre the Giant at a pretty cheap cost. So that is good for Mattel to do. But once again, I would have really loved to see these as elites. I think the majority of people that are watching my channel are probably elite collectors. We all dabble in the basics. But I don't know anybody that wouldn't have rather had an elite Andre than a basic Andre. You guys let me know if you see any difference in the comments. But there is Andre in the ring cart. Very cool. You know, a lot of people have been clamoring for a ring cart for 100 years. I feel bad for some of you 3D printers out there that print stuff and sell, because this has probably been a hot seller the last few years or last 10 years, whatever it's been. People printing 3D versions of this out and selling them. Well, now we got official Mattel ones. And like I said at the top of the show, I would assume we're getting more of these. I don't know. But how many ring carts do you need in your collection? If they, release 15 of these, do you need 15 of these little ring carts? Probably not. You just really need 2, and then you switch your guys around. But it would make for a cool display if you had a shelf of all guys in ring carts, maybe. Also a cheap way to use kind of a riser without having to buy risers. So there is some use for these. You can also use them probably with some other figures and stuff. Maybe we'll compare it with a few other things. But Andre, very cool. Like I said, the packaging is a 10 out of 10. I think they slam dunk killed it on this packaging. Absolutely love it. Just really cool. Love the big window. Love the big height. The skinny package. Just totally different. And different is good. We need difference. There's the side of the package. You got Andre, that classic Andre shot. Exact same thing on the other side, of course. On the top, you got the WWE logo and a little bit of the clear plastic. The bottom, you got all the legal fun. So there it is. Like I did say, I got a little crack here. It's very unfortunate. I can put my finger in it. Very unfortunate. You guys know we want our stuff. If you're collecting mint, you want it mint. But let's open it up. Got my old trusty razor blade. Let's see. Let's see what we got. I'm trying to think. Oh. It's a different, never opened one of these before, so they open a little different, but top flaps right open. Let's see what we got here. There's the box by itself, just plain old box. See you later. All right, so there he is in the package glamour shot. Comes with a nice cool background. It's all attached in though. Oh, he is secured in here. See if I can cut him out without tearing his bicep. Yeah, they got, and they have to. We don't see all of our figures, plugged in, taped in, whatever you want to call it. But these you really have to be, because who would want to buy one of these where the figure's falling over? He's got to be tight in the package, or else, it's not going to be good. So yeah, it's an interesting, like I said, we've never opened one of these. We've never had one of these before. We're not sure exactly the best way to open it. We're learning together here. Holy cow, he's locked in at his feet too. There's no way these figures are falling off their base. That is a good thing for those that like to keep them in the package. You're not going to have any issues. Holy cow, he's got all kinds of stuff. I mean, so we got all the arms were tied together, all the legs were tied up. Not going anywhere. See you later. All right, what do we? Jeez, even look at this, even string on the bottom. So these are. Kudos to Mattel, spending the extra money, getting these packaged in extremely tight. We're not going to have any issues here. Let me see if I can... Well, there we go. Boy, some work. See you later. See you later. All right, we're getting down to the brass tacks here. Jeez, and even Andre is stuck. What do we got here? Man, I give kudos to Mattel. See you later. Nothing's breaking through on these, that is for sure. But let's take a look at the ring cart first. We always start with accessories. Nice hard plastic. Oh, we even got wheels. I did not realize this has wheels on it. A ring cart should have wheels, but look at that. I give that an A for effort right there. That's pretty solid. I don't know. Think back to WrestleMania 3, WrestleMania 6. I can't think off the top of my head. Were the ring posts on the inside on all these? I guess they probably would be. something just looks off, and I don't know if it's just the angle or what. We've got 2 peg holes down below, so that's great. Can be used as a stand. You don't need your ringside collectible stand for these. They stand in there. Now, one thing I thought there was actual ring rope like you'd see on a Mattel ring. These are actually just rubber. Kind of like, these remind me of those pull-apart Twizzlers is what this reminds me of. Kind of the same feel. We'll see if they have the same taste. I don't know, but the ring cart's superb. I mean, I've seen some of the 3D printed ones out there. They're okay. This is what you want. This is a top-notch 3D printed, or not 3D printed, but top-notch Mattel ring cart. I do like this. I have no faults with this. This is as good as it probably could have been. Only change I would have liked to have seen is maybe the ring ropes instead of the jelly type rope. Taking a look at this Andre Basic. It's okay. It's a basic figure. The body, I think, is probably the same one we saw with that Big Show 2-pack. The head is brand new. So there you go. Now, the head looks a little bit bigger than normal. Andre obviously had a big head. You know, he had the big head disease just like I have. We all got big heads out there. But this Andre is better in person than the pictures show online. The head scan is better. I've seen a couple of pictures online where I was like, ooh, that head scan's not good. But looking at it up close like this, it is much improved. Still, maybe not. There's always tweaks you can have and stuff. The hair might be just a tad longer than he had at WrestleMania 3. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's really nitpicking. I see no paint imperfections on this basic, but it is a basic at the end of the day. You got the limited articulation and stuff. We would have rather have seen this in an Elite. I got to think we'll see this head scan again in an Elite scale. But as far as Andres go, this is a pretty solid Andre, and a lot of people are only going to have, maybe, you know, if you're a new collector, like I said, maybe you don't have an Andre figure. This will be your first incarnation of Andre, so get it. I think this is a slam dunk, and I think this is a must-have, you know. I do see this down the line being probably being the first in the series, being Andre the Giant. This should be a pretty collectible figure down the line. I don't know if I'll display this Andre in here in my Mattel collection. I might put him somewhere else, or maybe give this basic to the kids. I don't know. I'll have to think about that one a little bit. I might put my Elite Andre in here. I do have the Bobby Heenan. Some of you guys may remember this Bobby Heenan figure from the Heenan Family 4-pack Target exclusive from back in the day. I think that set goes for a pretty penny these days. Back in the day, this thing was a clearance peg warmer city. That pack you could find at every Target in the nation, basically. Very similar to Bobby Heenan in the Weasel suit right now. I think we can find that in about every Target you ever go to. But you definitely have to get this Bobby Heenan in display with this cart. If you don't have this white Bobby Heenan, I recommend you get him ASAP. Take a look at Mercari, eBay, because I have a feeling his price tag is going to jump up. He's going to be a little more expensive now that this Andre and ring cart's been released. This is how you have to display this figure. You have to have this Bobby Heenan. So make sure it's still early in the game. These haven't hit Walmart. They're just hit ringside this week. So there's time. Go to eBay. Whatever you got to do to find this Bobby Heenan. Buy the 4-pack. It's a pretty solid 4-pack. That Big John stud I like a lot. But there you go. So this is the first of the ring carts. As you can see, it rolls down. But this is pretty much how I'm going to display it. I don't know if I'll use this Andre or one of the Elites. We'll figure that out later. But a very solid pack. Better than expected on this Andre. So that's always good to see. I always love to have my expectations exceeded. So there's Andre. But let's look at Macho Man next and see what we think about the Macho Man one. All right, next up we got the Macho Man, but I got one more thing to say about the Andre the Giant. I forgot all about the back. I forgot to show you that glamour shot. And there was a little blurb at the bottom. I almost missed it. You guys know how I am. I like a little blurb, a little file card, something. Andre the Giant from Grenoble, France, 7'4", 520 pounds. WrestleMania moment, WWE Championship match versus Hulk Hogan. So that tells you what this is from. See you later once again, Andre. Let's move on to Macho. So there's Macho in the pack. Not quite as iconic as Andre and Bobby Heenan in the pack on the ring cart, at least in my mind. But there's Macho Man. Macho Man on the side. The other side, same thing. The top, the bottom, and then, of course, the back. There you have it. Let's see what it says about Macho Man. From Sarasota, Florida, height 6'2", 237 pounds, WrestleMania moment, Intercontinental Championship match versus Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. So we should be more of an expert opening this bad boy up. We did some learnings with the Andre. We'll see if it's as complicated. I'm guessing it's not. I got my old trusty razor blade. Never lets me down. But these, like I said with Andre, packed extremely well. There's no issues here. So there you go. Macho. I should say this came minty mint, unlike my Andre. I had no issues with this one. See you later. Go long. Way down there, down the hallway. Alright, opening them up here. Macho Man in pack, a little better look there. I love that light bluish background. Just kind of, it's not too eye-catching. It's just a perfect type background. Alright, let's see. How do you get him out of here? Man, they tape the heck out of this guy. Tape and plastic everywhere you look, which is cool. Like I said, you don't want this figure falling over in your package. That would be very annoying. There'd be a lot of disappointment if that was the case. Let's see, can I get the... Yeah, I love that they use, like, real rope to tie him in down here. That's crazy. But he's not going anywhere in package, that's for sure. There's that rope. See you later. Alright, I'm getting there. These take some time to unbox. These aren't your quick elites, I guess, huh? You got a million different things. You don't want to cut the figure, so you got to be a little careful. Jeez. We're getting there, Mach. Jeez, and we're wrapped into the feet, too. Alright. Holy cow. I think we're about there. We got a mess. See you later. Rubber band things everywhere. The plastic in the cart is the hardest to get out. There it is. See you later. And it's the exact same ring cart as the Andre. I didn't really expect any change. I don't know why you would. It's the same thing. They're getting reuse out of this mold. Like I said, I think we'll probably get more of this series down the line because I can't imagine them using these just for a one-and-done set. I think we'll get some more. This Macho Man we've had in the past as a basic. Nothing too exciting with this Macho Man, really. I think the Andre basic is better, to be honest with you. He's even got around his glasses, so the glasses must be removable. They are, which is cool. That's a nice effect. They got removable glasses on this one, so I like that. But we've had this Macho Man before. The tights are a little too pink, if you ask me. I don't remember him having that pink of a tight. But it pops, that's for sure. The bright yellow. But it's just your typical Macho Man basic. We've had this exact same body. I think the head's a little different, so that is cool. Does have the peg holes in there, but he can stand. Just not quite as iconic as the Andre in the ring cart, to me at least. Maybe that's just me. I do got the Macho Man Elite here. Let's see, or actually it's a Defining Moments Macho Man. Let's put him in there, see what we think here. That looks a little bit better in the cart than I think this plain Jane one. I don't know, you guys tell me in the comments. Not really sure what I'm going to do or how I'm going to display this one. I got to think about it. I might even use this cart for Hulk Hogan. Might as well make WrestleMania 3 and kind of do the two carts there. I don't know, that's the nice thing about these. You can kind of personalize and customize and do whatever you want with these. But I'll have to think about it. It's not quite there, but the Andre and Heenan, that is a must-have by far in the ring cart. You got to have that one. Like I said, you got to get that Bobby Heenan figure, but for the most part, a cool set. It'll be really interesting to see where this goes in the future if these continue on another line. Like I said, they're supposedly coming to Walmart in the future, so we'll see if that actually happens. And if they'll be fairly easy to get, I have to think they will be. I think they'll probably be around $20 price point, same as your battle packs, is what I've heard. So that's what the rumor mill says. So you guys tell me, what do you think about these? Is this a cool addition to your collection? Are you happy Mattel tried something new? They stepped outside the box a little bit. Have you been one of those people that have been wanting a ring cart for a long, long time? You tell me in the comments. Hopefully you liked the video, so make sure you like it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And for the Macho Man crew, Bobby and Andre, I'm Kyle. I'll see you guys all real soon.